Hello, welcome back to In the English Corner. In this video, I would like to discuss with you the role of nouns and how to select them and what their purpose is in a sentence. Keep in mind that all sentences are made up of words, and every single word in a sentence has a function or a value. A sentence can be made up of a noun, a verb, an adjective, an adverb, a pronoun, a preposition, coordinating and subordinating words, gerunds, infinitives, etc. And each of those are referred to as parts of speech. So I will be providing you with a short video on each of those parts of speech, and we'll be starting with nouns. So if you'd like to follow along with me, first of all, a quick definition of a noun. A noun names a person, a place, an object, or an idea. So that's how you know how to pick out a noun in a sentence. So a noun would be a person. An example would be woman, the word woman. Or if you actually named a woman and you would call her or him Dr. Brown. Another type of a noun would be a place, such as naming a place like Minnesota. Or if you're just saying the river, we're going to the river as a place. Objects are always nouns, such as ring and hamburger. And the last type or category of nouns would fall into ideas and qualities, such as freedom, beauty, innocence, etc. Now there are two types of nouns, and they are called common and proper. Let's first look at common nouns. Now the word common tells you that this type of a noun is common to a whole group of persons, places, or things. Common nouns always are in lowercase letters. That means they're not in capitals, and they're called common because they name general things. For example, the word lake would be a noun. City is a noun. Brother is a common noun. So they're all common nouns naming general things. Another type of noun is called a proper noun. A proper noun is the individual name of a person, of a place, or a thing. And it always begins with a capital because it names someone or something that is specific. So examples of proper nouns would be Lake Erie. Both would be capitalized. It's the name of the lake. Or the city, Toronto. Or the country, Finland. That would be a proper noun. It's capitalized. It's a specific name. The last one is if you actually give the name of a person, David Green. So it's specific. It must be capitalized. Now, remember as well that there are both singular nouns and plural nouns. And let's first look at the difference between the singular and the plural noun. A singular noun names a person, a place, an object, an action, or a quality, and it'll only name one of those. Whereas plural noun refers to two or more persons, places, objects, qualities, etc. Another thing to remember about nouns would be the fact that there can be singular, there can be plural, but the way to make a plural out of a noun is the most common thing is you add an S. But there are some other rules on plurals, and I will be providing you with a video on how to turn nouns into plurals. But the most common rule is you just add an S to the word. And there are some nouns, such as child, that have irregular plural nouns. Let's take a look at this chart, and I provided you with just a few singular nouns and their plural. So the noun apple, the plural would be simply just to add an S. Another noun is child. That one's irregular. To turn child into the plural, you add R-E-N. Box, a noun, it's a thing. You add ES to make it boxes. Student is a person. That's a noun. You simply add the S to make it plural. And piano is a thing. It's an object. And to make that plural, you would add the S. So let's try to find the nouns in these sentences together. The first one. My grandparents have a condominium in Arizona. Keep in mind that nouns are persons, places, things, objects, qualities, feelings, etc. So in this one, grandparents would be a noun, they're people. Condominium is a place, it's something you live in, and Arizona. And Arizona is an actual name of a state, so all those would be capitalized. Number 2, William Shakespeare wrote many plays about ambition, greed, and love. Well, the playwright, William and Shakespeare, you need both the first and last name, is a noun. He wrote about plays, so plays would be a noun. It's something he wrote about. And ambition, greed, love, those are all states or qualities, feelings. Those would also be nouns. And in the last and final example, the homeless old man fell asleep on the cold, wet sidewalk. Well, man, not homeless and old because they're describing man. They'd be called adjectives. But man would be a noun because it's a person. And there's only one other noun in this sentence, and it would be sidewalk. It's a thing. It's a place where he fell asleep. That's just a very short video on nouns and how to select them. I hope it gives you a better understanding of nouns, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.